Hi everyone, so I am here with the baking queen, my mom, and today we're going to be making some mochi cookies, and this was a recipe that was on Bake Off that mum has been desperate to make. So today is the day we're finally getting to it. So you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do this. All right, so we're going to go in with the rice flour. Got some sugar, mum, pop the sugar in. And just half of the oil. Yep. And some milk, full cream milk.
All of it?
Yep. And the coffee, the espresso. Yep. All right, now you need to give it a whisk. So we're going to give that a mix, and then we're going to pop it on the stove for 5 to 6 minutes until it thickens up. All right, so we've moved this over to the stove, and you're going to use a spatula now to mix the mixture until it thickens up. So roughly 5 to 6 minutes. Okay, that is a good consistency, and we're going to transfer that into the bowl. Okay, so the mochi center is all done, and that's a really good consistency, as you can see. Now we need to pour the oil, the leftover oil, over the top of that. The rest of the oil is over the top of it, and now we're just going to let that cool for about 10 to 15 minutes. All right, so our mochi filling is, just wait up, Mum. So our mochi filling is resting, it's cooling. Now it's time to make the actual cookie dough. So we're going to add our flour, bicarb soda, and baking powder into the bowl. Good job, Mum. Oh, no. All right, we've swapped sides. Okay, now we've got the flour and baking powder, bicarb soda in here. Now it's time to add your sugar. So that was brown sugar, white sugar, and just give it a bit of a zhuzh, give it a bit of a mix. Okay, now we're going to add the butter, egg, vanilla, and some salt. So pop all that in, Mum. Right, so we've added the egg, the butter, the sugar, and now we're going to give it a bit of a mix. And you can see it's starting to go a sandy texture, which is what we want. All right, now we're going to add the chocolate chips in, or the chopped up chocolate here. It's that 70% dark chocolate. Give it a bit of a mix. Okay, Mum, what are we doing now?
So we got to weigh out the cookies. We need 24 cookies.
Yep.
So it works out like 28 grams each that
Yep.
you need.
That we need for that. Yep.
So this is very easy, right?
Yep. So we're weighing out the 28 grams, and then we're just rolling the cookie dough into balls. In the recipe it says to use a 4 centimeter ice cream scoop, but we don't have one of those, so that's why we have weighed the whole mixture and divided it by 24 to get the 28 grams. So that is a little trick for you guys. Cookies are rolled and ready to go in the fridge now to firm up a little bit, and we're going to start on the mochi filling. Now we're on to the messy part, which is stretching and kneading the mochi. So I'm leaving Mum in charge of that because I don't want to do that again. So Mum, give it a bit of a knead, a bit of a stretch, and just get messy. Get messy. When I told the other bakers that we were going to be making mochi today, they were thinking we were crazy. And
It's fun.
Yeah, it's fun. Does it feel nice?
Of course.
Yeah. Yeah, looks good. So mix all that oil in. How's that oil looking? It's pretty much getting there. Okay, that's looking good. to be honest, I can't actually remember making the mochi. There's a lot of bake-off that I can't remember, so I need to go back and watch some of the episodes, but I think that's looking good, Mum. Just stretch it. Let's see how that's, yeah, that's looking good. Okay. I don't know, Rachel Koo, does this look right? Okay, Mum's washing her hands and I'm going to do the easy part, which is sift the cocoa powder onto the tray. And this is what we're going to roll our mochi balls on. So, let's do this. Really important to sift your cocoa powder because you'll get lumps if you don't. So, definitely don't skip this step. So in the recipe it says to spray your hands with some cooking oil and then weigh out 15 grams of the mochi filling and then roll it in your hands to create a little ball and then straight onto the cocoa. Mum has come up with a better idea so it's not so messy. Where were you on Bake Off when I needed you? So basically what she's done is she sprayed the spoon with oil, she sprayed the bowl with oil, and she's measuring out the 15 grams. And then just using the spoon, oh well, just, there we go, done. So maybe you can do that if you don't want to get your hands dirty and gooey. Yeah, it is. Now it's time to coat the balls in the cocoa. Perfect. Wow, they are so much better than what I made on Bake Off. Perfect. Yeah, they're not as sticky, are they? Perfect. Okay, now it's time to add the filling into our cookies. So first you need to flatten out the cookie dough like this. Looking good, Mum. And then you're going to get the filling, the mochi filling, and pop it in the middle of the cookie dough and then add the other little cookie on top. And then just pinch the sides. Perfect. Make sure that none of the filling's going to get out, and then just give it a bit of a roll so it sort of turns into a nice ball. And that's what we have to do for the rest of the mochi cookies. Okay, and here's some already done. What did you love about Bake Off?
Everything.
Everything?
Especially when you were little.
When I became Star Baker.
Yeah.
That was always fun. All those surprises. I kept a lot of those things a secret from my family, so it was a nice surprise when they watched it.
We were just cleaning our heads off.
Yeah.
It was exciting.
Okay. Mochi's ready to go in the fridge. 5 minutes to firm up a little bit, and then they're going into the oven for about 15 to 17 minutes, I think. Can't wait.
Wow.
All right, let's get them in. Right, mochi cookies are baked and out of the oven, and they look so much better than what I made on Bake Off.
Oh, stop.
But there is a test, and it's the mochi inside.
Oh my goodness.
So let's see if the mochi is stretchy when we open it up, when we break open the cookie.
We have to wait till they're cooler, but it's hot.
Are they still warm? Okay, well, we'll let them be a little bit cooler and we'll see how they go. It's now time for the mochi test. And this is, I think, what I failed. Mine wasn't very good when we opened up the cookie, but let's see if they've worked today. If they haven't, it's your fault, because
Okay.
you made the mochi
Okay,
filling.
I'll take it.
All right, let's see.
Oh, yay! Ta-da! Perfect.
Perfection.
Yes.
Oh, cheers.